Hi everyone, my thesis novel is Shattered Self, and it is loosely based on something that my son went through with a traumatic brain injury. But I started writing it years ago before I started this program, but it didn't work because I needed to separate the main character from my son. I needed to make her own specific person. So I am starting from scratch. And so here I am using it for my thesis novel. My main character, Larkin, she was an all-star soccer goalie, and she was at a tournament and dove to catch a ball, and the person running up on her ended up kicking her head instead of the ball, which resulted in a skull fracture and a traumatic brain injury. So she spent 2 years in bed, in the dark, besides doctor's appointments and physical therapy. She's ready to go back to school after 2 years. It is her senior year, but she is still suffering from some effects of PTSD, anxiety. She also has anorexia that is because of the head injury. And she has some hearing and vision problems. So it's hard for her to go back, and she's scared to do it, but she does it. So the book starts. All that back information happens. The reader learns about that back information while they're reading the book. So that's not happening at one point. Little by little, you learn more. But the book starts her first day of school. And what that's like. And I've already written the first 2 or 3 chapters, so I am using a different scene. I'm not using the first scene, I'm using the third scene. But the first scene is her going through the hallways, hearing the loud bell. The bell sets off her headache, and all these things happen. My scene is actually where she faces the bully, the person that she did not get along with before her head injury, who was also a soccer goalie, but Larkin was always better than her. So the goalie, her goal, I know that there has to be an action on the part of the person, of the main character. Her goal or her action is just getting through the day. That's it. So she's not doing much action here. She's going to see the bully. The bully's going to come up to her and kind of be like that fake mean girl, nice, where it's not real, and then whispers in her ear some mean things, and how she deals with that, and how her anxiety kicks in because of that, and how she deals with her anxiety. So, so this whole novel is going to be told in first-person point of view, present tense. And the reason why I want to do that is because I want people to understand what is going through the mind of someone that has post-concussion syndrome as they're going through their day, because it can be really traumatic just dealing with everyday things. And I think people expect, head injuries or concussions. If the person looks fine, then they are fine and just go on with their lives. Why aren't they okay? And this is just, I want to show what happens in the head of someone that is going through this. And I want it to be for teens because I want them to understand, because what happened with my son and what happens with Larkin is that everything's not rosy when they go back. Some of the kids don't understand, and they actually make it harder. And sometimes the person has a different personality because of the head injury. And I want kids to just get that a little bit. So it's not going to be preachy, but I want them to see everything happening and everything revealing through her eyes. So not everything's going to be perfect. She's going to see things in a skewed way. So she's not a reliable narrator at all. And you also get to see up front what her thought process is with her anorexia and what she's dealing with. And it's actually kind of fun because I actually this week had an interview for the book with a woman who is a nurse at a hospital that deals with people with eating disorders. And so I learned a lot. So I'm really excited to delve into those chapters, but I have a long way to get there. So yeah, beginning, middle, and end of the scene I'm going to be writing. The beginning is Larkin just trying to get through the day, hoping not to see the people that she didn't like before, hoping that she can still fit in, while at the same time, because of the anorexia, trying to make herself unnoticeable because she doesn't like the way she looks. And then running into Reagan, the bully, and dealing with that and how she deals with that. And then the end of the scene will be her, breathing through her anxiety and just going on with her life, which is actually kind of, I think, a hard thing to do for some of these kids that have these symptoms, to just go on and just kind of okay, I'm just going to keep on going. And it's hard. So yeah. Okay. Thank you.